So here's a question. Is my latest eBay purchase a bargain or a disaster? As we all know, buying retro computers on eBay is an interesting experience and sometimes an expensive one, but occasionally you can get a bargain. So when the postman came knocking yesterday and handed me this, a recycled Amazon box, I was quite excited to get to the bottom of it and find out just exactly what I had bought. And as often you find on eBay, not everything is what it seems, and sometimes there are surprises waiting for you. Inside this box, I think, will be a ZX Spectrum, which I recently purchased off eBay for £28, which I think is about $36 plus a nominal amount for shipping. I've got two Spectrums already, and from the description, and I'll put that up, I'm not sure whether this is actually working or not. But one thing I thought would be really good to get a broken one is I thought it'd give me a chance to test this little thing out, which has appeared in a couple of my previous videos. And it's a little smart card V3 from a company called Retroleum. I use them to get quite a few bits for my micros. Really good service. I highly encourage you to have a look at them and check them out. Now, I'm confused reading the description as to just... Let me see if I can get in here. Reading the description, it comes with a few bits and pieces as well. And there's mention of a new keyboard membrane, some other bits and pieces, and I really can't fathom out just whether what sort of state of repair it's going to be. But I'm dying to find out if I can get to it. Just while I'm doing this, a huge shout out to John Lee Pettimore III, who very kindly went on my Buy Me a Coffee link and made a donation to my channel, which makes a huge difference to me because it makes videos like this possible. So thank you, John. It's very much appreciated. So we've got a few capacitors there. Okay. A few transistors. Labelled up for a composite video mod. I'm guessing that'll be, yeah, for TR2, TR3 is it? I can't remember. Let's have a look, see what there actually is. Detail joystick interface. I don't think there's any mention of that in the description. Don't know if we've got one of those. Ooh, set of rubber feet. Right, I don't think there's any mention of that. So we've got a joystick interface, which is great. Connections on that look really good. But I'm really confused now. I'm really confused because how many Spectrums have I got here? Right, so that's one. Put it to one side. Two. Three. Okay, so I can see that that's just a case. That's just a case. And then we've got one there with the motherboard in. How bizarre. Right, let's get the box out of the way. Well, here we have it. And do you know what? The condition themselves, I don't know if these are reproductions. No, I don't think so. No, they all look like genuine original Speckies. What a bonus. Right, let's get the empty ones to one side. Look at that. Let's get the empty ones to one side and let's get this one opened up. Let's see what's inside it. Ah, okay. Well, that's going to need replacing. Not a big job. Let's leave that for now. In fact, just a quick look at the other ones. That's got a keyboard membrane in. Looks like an old one. And this one looks like a new one in there. In fact, I'm certain that's a new one in there. I don't know if you can see. We'll open those up in a bit. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Let's just have a look at the board. So what have we got? Issue 3B board. We've got the DC mod there. Got the composite mod done on the RF. So it does look pretty much as described. In fact, it looks a lot better than described. Let's take it out. So just having a general look around it. It doesn't look too bad. Looks like there's been a bit of work done down here. Certainly, certainly the modulator is going to need a bit of resoldering. It's almost all whole, but we can sort that. And just down this side. Yeah, where they've done the DC mod, there's we could probably do with having a bit of a touch up there. Is it worth just plugging it in? Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. So I've got it plugged into the TV. The TV's on. I've got a non-good power supply. I'm really thinking now, should I test it first? No, let's just do it. Well, I don't know what you were expecting. I wasn't expecting it to work. In fact, let's put the diagnostic cartridge in and see what that comes back as. Alright. Let's plug this in. I won't be able to change all the menu things, but automatically does a basic test when you start up. So the expansion port's working, which is good. So if that memory test to finish. Fabulous. So that looks to be all good. Let's in fact plug a keyboard into it and see if we can go through the menu options and test the ULA and whatnot. Right, so moment of truth. Let's see if the hard work's paid off.
Right, well, that's loaded successfully, which is always a bonus. Let's get the joystick ready. And I think this is the Kempston interface. Yeah, so the interface is working as well. So let's have a final look at everything that I got for my £28. So back to my original question then. Did I get a bargain? I think I did. I think I did really well. And I think there's a couple of reasons for that. A, I think I was lucky that lots of other people didn't bid on it. And secondly, I think the initial description for the item was a little bit confusing. And to the point where I was surprised where I got all this. When I read the detailed description, yes, it was much clearer. But the initial advertisement, I didn't pick up that I'd be getting all this. So I've got all the stuff that we've been through. I've got basically an absolutely mint ZX Spectrum. What's it cost me? It's cost me a bit of time and the cost of a voltage regulator, around £5–6. Not a lot of money. That to me is an absolute steal and one that I'm happy with. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think I did well? Have you done better? Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this and see you again soon.